When Paula began to harbor suspicions about her housekeeper, Jenna, she opted for a discreet approach. She covertly installed multiple cameras throughout her home, all without Jenna or her husband, Samuel, having any knowledge of it. And the result? Paula's strategy proved highly successful as the captured footage unveiled Jenna's true intentions. When Paula revealed the existence of those hidden cameras in her house, the housekeeper's face turned pale with regret. She felt deeply embarrassed. However, it was already too late. But what had Jenna discovered on the camera footage? Jenna's work was so impressive that Samuel and Paula couldn't stop praising her to their friends and neighbors. She made a living by helping families with their cleaning day in and day out, although some husbands seemed to smile more when she was around. Samuel never thought of her that way. To him, she was just a housekeeper. His heart belonged to his wife, Paula. Samuel and Paula's love story goes way back to high school, and they fell for each other instantly. They've been happily married for 7 years. Unfortunately, they couldn't take their long-awaited honeymoon earlier because they were both busy with work and household chores. However, with Jenna now available, Samuel thought it was the perfect opportunity to finally make it happen. So before planning the vacation, the couple hit Jenna up and asked if she could take care of their plants and cat while they were gone. However, Paula caught wind of some strange stories about Jenna, and she's starting to second-guess things, especially that Jenna is going to be crashing at their place for a while. Samuel was totally not cool with the idea of judging someone, based on rumors that might be nothing but hot air. He tried to talk some sense into Paula, telling her not to let these rumors mess with her head. All these weird tales Paula was picking up from folks started to make her second-guess the thought of hiring Jenna. Paula got in touch with a company to install cameras, and they confirmed they could come on the upcoming weekend. Paula made sure her husband was out of the house that day, sending him to the store with a long shopping list. They placed the cameras in strategic spots all over the house. Paula could already picture herself leaving for their honeymoon the following Monday with a grin from ear to ear, knowing she had this under wraps. As they made their last-minute preparations for their week-long getaway, the couple kept Janae in the loop. They wanted to make sure she had the lowdown on what to do while they were away. Jenna put on a show, acting like she was all ears, but in reality, their instructions went right over her head. As Paula set off on her honeymoon, she did so with the assurance that every moment would be recorded. Not knowing she was under the camera's watchful eye, Jenna acted however she pleased. Upon reaching their apartment, Paula was disappointed to find that the camera app still wasn't working as expected. All the efforts went in vain. This left Paula feeling quite helpless, knowing that she'd have to wait until they returned to review all the footage of Jenna. It became increasingly evident that Paula couldn't get Jenna out of her mind. Paula found herself in a real bind, realizing that the only way to make the rest of the week better was to come clean with Samuel about her recent activities at home. Samuel wasn't okay with Paula installing those cameras without telling him, just as she had figured. But once Paula spilled the beans on why she felt she had to do it, Samuel started to get where she was coming from. When Samuel and Paula finally got back home, they were seriously taken aback by what they walked into. The place looked the same, but it was squeaky clean, almost like Jenna was trying to sweep something under the rug. It sent a weird vibe through the house, leaving Samuel and Paula scratching their heads about what had gone down while they were away. Paula tried to check out all the footage, but guess what? It turned out that nothing had been recorded because she had forgotten to link the cameras to the app. Freaking out and desperate to get any leads, Paula decided to reach out to her neighbors. Paula's neighbor shared with her that they had been hearing some strange noises coming from their house over the past week and had noticed a variety of unfamiliar cars in the driveway. The next weekend, Samuel and Paula took off for what was supposed to be their romantic night away, but in reality, it was anything but romantic. In fact, Samuel spent the evening catching up with a friend. However, Paula snagged a cheap hotel room and dove headfirst into spying on the cameras, all in her quest to figure out what Jenna was really up to. To her surprise, Jenna was nowhere to be seen on the couch where she'd been last spotted when Paula last checked the app. How on earth was this even possible? That was a real panic moment for Paula. Paula started to freak out a bit. What if Jenna had somehow spotted the cameras? That would be a total disaster, right? Suddenly, Jenna did something that left Paula completely baffled. It was seriously alarming, and in a rush of adrenaline, she dashed to her car and raced home, pressing the accelerator to the floor. Paula placed a frantic call to her husband, Samuel. She pleaded with him to rush to the house as soon as possible. Paula had finally unraveled the truth about what Jenna had been involved in. and she desperately needed Samuel's assistance to confront the situation. As Jenna was putting the finishing touches on her tasks, Paula barged in through the front door, giving her the fright of her life. Unaware that her employers possessed concrete evidence, she attempted to talk her way out of it. The look on Paula's face and the videos she showed her husband left no doubt that something was seriously wrong for Jenna. Feeling defeated, Jenna bravely decided to tell the truth. She admitted to Paula and Samuel that she had planned a fake break-in and stolen valuable things to sell for money to pay for college. Paula was shocked by this revelation and had a hard time understanding it. After her anger subsided, Paula felt empathy for Jenna. She couldn't help but think about their own situations. Paula gave Jenna a comforting hug and told her that stealing was never the right choice. Paula and Samuel showed their kindness by helping Jenna pay for college so she could continue her studies. After finishing her education and reaching her academic goals, Jenna was able to repay all the support and assistance she had received from them.